Welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. On the last episode, we collected the remaining gold bolts. I opened the door to the vault in Quartzu and got 15,000 bolts. And I ended up buying up all the remaining weapons, so that's awesome. In fact, I want to put certain things on my quick select. Well, mostly just this. I'll keep the swing shot. Alright, and you want to make sure that you, if you're going to play the other Ratchet games, make sure that you have a separate save file that's past the point of Level 3, and when you have to win the race. That way you get the discount from that guy when you play the other games. Now, Rack 2, going commando, it works a bit different. I think that one you just have to purchase certain weapons, such as like the Visibomb, the Tesla Claw. That way you get them free. But in Up Your Arsenal, you actually get a 10% discount. Alright, it's time for the final showdown with Drek. And look at that. Belden looks a lot more dark and menacing this time around. And this is one of my favorite songs that plays throughout the game. This boxes are loaded with a lot more bolts this time around. Now let me stock up on ammo on this Tesla Claw.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
What's my ammo looking like with certain weapons? I actually do like using
That's
this weapon
real
quite a
booty.
bit. And I only have 2 of those, that's Alright, that should be good for now. In fact, I really like using this weapon quite a bit. As you can see, that drone glove absorbs hits for you. And if you're close enough to an enemy, they'll just go and hit the enemy. They sort of act like the Glove of Doom. They're basically a defensive version. And a lot of enemies on this level, so... As you can see, he is absorbing the hits right there. Now, there's a skill point for taking 10 of these guys out with your wrench, but I'm not going to do that. Oh shit. I forgot about this guy. Fortunately for him, I have a Visibomb gun, which he doesn't seem to like that too well. And this guy as well. You can use the Devastator as well, but it takes more hits. I believe 2 for that tank and 4 for that flying drone. Which 4 is pretty crazy. He has a lot of health, but this Visibomb gun is just insane. These guys are very easy to dodge. Alright, picking up ammo for my other weapons. And quite a few of these guys. I'll let the Devastator shine. I don't know how to hit this guy. Oh well. Now, they really go out of your way to block those shots, even when they weren't going to hit you in the first place. A lot of these enemies here. Alright, and this is where Belden ended originally, but this level has a lot more to go now. Need my trespasser. Alright, so quite a few locks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 lasers and there's 4 receptors, so they give you a lot of freedom with how you go about solving this. There we go. You could just use those 2 outer rings and then just move that inner ring out of the way. And this final level pretty much throws everything at you. You got the Magna Boost sections, Trespassers, Swing Shot. hydro displacer. This part of the song is just so awesome. Speaking of hydro displacer, there's a vendor right there. And this is the only checkpoint that they give you. Well, no, I think there's a checkpoint towards the very end, but yeah, you've got quite a few enemies to kill, and that's your last checkpoint until then. Alright, so there's 3 gold bolts in here, but we haven't actually came up on one yet. We will come up on one very shortly, and you actually need the taunter to get this one. And damn, this guy's got pretty crazy range. But I was protected right there. Alright, so let's take those guys out. Get this tank out of here. Yeah, unless you're playing like the third arc of this game, you really don't need to use your weapons all that much. Alright, perfect. They haven't picked up on me yet. Now, I don't know why I'm just now mentioning this, but enemies in this game will only attack you when you move in certain range. But these guys have like the highest range, or the furthest range. They can attack you from a pretty far distance. I'll save those enemies for later. Now, this is the first gold bolt. You're gonna want to pull out your taunter. Otherwise, you can't get this guy with the switch. Alright. First out of the 3 gold bolts. And the last gold bolt, I tend to overlook a lot of the times because they put it at the very end, so very easy to overlook. I am burning through a lot of Devastator ammo. Alright. Oh, what just happened? I aimed at this guy. Alright, I'm gonna need you not to miss this time. There we go. And that sucks, I already ran out of ammo. Hopefully I pick some up. Alright, back with the Tesla claw. I'll wait to put on the throne glove. Alright, perfect. Got some more Devastator ammo. And there's gonna be 2 more of those enemies, so let me get the Devastator ready. Oh my. He got locked on very quickly. No, just like that, ran out of ammo again. Alright, we're approaching gold bolt number 2. As you can see, another one of those drones right there. Oh, I picked up some ammo. I will take that. And this guy just comes out of nowhere. Let's take this guy out. And this is actually where gold bolt number 2 is at. Let me grab that ammo. Get these guys out of the way. That's where we're supposed to go, but here's gold bolt number 2. Alright, awesome. Only one more, and I had to remind myself about this last one because the amount of times I overlooked this one is it's actually pretty shocking. And of course you don't want to miss it because in order to get it you would have to play through an entire playthrough because this is the very end. Now funny enough, you can actually skip this trespasser puzzle with a very well timed jump, but that was not it. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I'll just show this. You could also just use the there's like a glitch using the PDA where you can get infinite jumps, but alright, let's see. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted to move. There we go. Oh, not bad at all. In fact, that was the very last one. So no more of those puzzles. Another gauntlet. Oh, okay, I'm very glad that hit, because I don't have a lot of ammo to miss. Oh, you got that final hit in. But there's still a lot of those guys left. And good I didn't trigger them yet. This is where that gold bolt is at, but let me not forget this time. Last time I played this game, I definitely forgot that. When we get into the ending and they're telling me I only have 39 bullets. These guys are very annoying to hit right here. This might blaster. Alright, I was missing quite a bit. But let's go ahead and grab this gold bolt. You want to come here. And this one's definitely off to the side. And just like that, number 40. And the next thing I'm actually going to buy is that gold Tesla cloth, but that won't be for a while because I need 60,000. Alright. Yep, so found 40, used 4. So still got 9 gold weapons to get, but that's every gold bolt in this game. And there's actually a glitch where you do the ghost ratchet, but I'm not going to worry about that. Guess I'll show this as it's intended, but now that's a whole lot of enemies. I don't want to deal with that. You can actually go through here. It's another hydro disposal puzzle. In fact, I rarely do this, so hopefully I remember this. Alright, let's absorb all that water. You have 1 or 2 options. You could fight through all those enemies, which I'm not doing that route. Or you can look at that, how convenient. We're gonna transform into giant Clank. Look at that, that is so cool. And this is much easier than using our own weapons. Look at that. Took down like half of them in one go. This takes a lot of charge, but damn, all those enemies taken down in two charges. This Clank is pretty slow, but you have a lot of things to use the damage on. But here it begins, walking up menacingly.
Hey, what the?
Imbeciles! After all the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
This is it, Clank. Let's get him.
No, you actually start this first section. Man, look at that damage. That was pretty much all of it.
You might have been useful to me after all. Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Alright, well that was at least wise of him because he was gonna get destroyed anyways.
I got some great bargains for you today.
The amount of damage I did was pretty crazy. Since this is the final battle, I'm gonna stock up on these two. These 2 weapons are essential.
Oh, that's a
Very
nice
they make this boss pretty easy. I'm already at max ammo with this. I'll pick up ammo with this weapon. In fact, I don't really use the Devastator for this guy. Or the Visibomb. The Visibomb for obvious reasons, even though that does a lot of damage. I'm not gonna sit there and let him hit me. Alright, I'm gonna pretty much keep a drone glove constantly on and Perfect, he's doing this attack. Now if you're right under him, look at this Tesla claw. Look at the damage it's doing. Now if you're playing the power version, apparently that would do even more damage. That with the flamethrower, speedrunners absolutely take advantage of that. And you don't want to do what I did. This thing is going to fall sometime soon, so if you're going to get ammo, get it on this last crater. Alright, look at that. Picked up quite a bit of ammo. That's why I didn't buy a lot of ammo for the other weapons. Just for the ones I plan on using. And you got these platforms, you don't want to fall off because you have to do this all over again. And some more ammo. And as you can see, there's nanotech here as well, so... Okay, he's doing bomb again. That's the best attack you can do for this. Let's go ahead and get it to his final stage. Picking up some ammo. And now he's going to his final stage. This is the last time you're going to have to move around through these platforms. Oh, that was pretty risky. That was as well. Now these platforms fall pretty quickly, so in fact don't step on that last one.
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash, and lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again. Ah, brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Clank is hilarious.
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
How is Slander equipment?
And he's allowed his greed to completely take over. Funny enough, you can actually still shoot him while he does this, but you want to actually hit the switch as soon as possible. But get ready to run as soon as you do this. Oh, okay, I'm taking a lot of damage. I completely forgot about those spikes. That sucks, I got hit twice, but oh well. And now you gotta take out this guy in this whole stage right here, so... Oh, he's gonna bomb again, so I'm gonna do quite a bit of damage. As you can see, every time you take a chunk of his health, he's gonna do this, so you gotta keep getting this power slam. If you let that timer go down, it's a wrap. Yeah, Tesla Claw does a pretty good job. In fact, I'm gonna use it until it runs out of health. Okay, you definitely want to get that drone glove. Very good. Allows you to play very carelessly. Oh, he keeps running away. Alright, just like that, he's down to 2 blocks. Now, the lower the health, the faster you're going to have to be, because that countdown is going to get smaller and smaller. Like, the blast actually does a lot of damage to this guy as well, as you can see. So if you can't afford the Tesla Claw, you can just, the blaster can take you pretty far. And as you can see, you'll hit enemies on the way, but look at that, 15 seconds, so now you need to hurry up. Quite a bit of ammo he drops. And I almost got hit trying to pick that ammo up. Now he's gonna die very soon. Probably should have dragged this out a bit more, but devastated, isn't it? That takes a while, so let's go ahead and spam this Tesla Claw since he's doing that. And just like that, Drek is history. No, you're stuck, buddy.
Ratchet?
What's up? know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
Alright. And yeah, make sure you have a separate save file, because once you step on the switch, it's a wrap.
This can't be good. Phew, that was close. Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
And Clank came through with the rescue.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right.
Yo. Oh, this is so heartbreaking.
Hey, tin can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Oh, that's so cheesy. I don't care. I love this ending. This is still one of my favorite endings to a game. And just like that, they start off what is my favorite video game series.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
So Quark is definitely sold out. Look at that.
Congratulations. Now that Chairman Drek's account has been closed, you're Gadgetron's most valued customer. We've got new items available for you. Just check the new goodies menu on your pause screen.
And yeah, there's quite
If
a
you'd like,
quite
you
a few
can
things
start a
to
new
see.
game with all of your current weapons and bolts. You can also go back to your last save. Go ahead and pick one.
Yeah, so you could time warp to before you fight the boss, or you can start a new game. Definitely gonna start the new game. As you can see, 40 out of 40 gold bolts.
Now that
Ah, shut
Chairman
up.
Drek's account has been closed,
13 skill
your
points.
gadget...
Alright, there we go. Just wanted to shut up, but 40 out of 40 gold bolts.
Congratulations.
Okay, she's just gonna keep talking. 13 skill points out of 30. Now, if you're doing the only real reason to do the skill points if you're going for the trophies, they're not gonna unlock. Well, they unlock like some special goodies as well, but now one of these save files you're gonna want to save. In fact, I already have one from Kalibo 3, but I just created this one to show you. One past Kalibo 3, so you can ensure you get discounts if you play Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal on the same save file. And we're gonna overwrite this file, but yeah, that's pretty much gonna sum it up. I'm gonna show some of the New Game Plus, but yeah. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Had a lot of fun with this Let's Play. And I'll upload a few bonus episodes of New Game Plus. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. In terms of the next game, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy IV, but expect to see a few episodes of this game. Me wrapping up, getting the gold weapons, and the Rhino, of course. And as far as Final Fantasy IV, it's going to be the PSP version. But yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.